Boaties are being reminded to log on with their local volunteer marine rescue service before heading out this summer to help ensure a safer experience on the water. Colin Mason, of the Royal Volunteer Coastal Patrol SA Inc., said logging on meant the VMR team was aware of a vessel's planned movements in case assistance was needed, saving valuable time in an emergency.
You'll also get radio checks and have access to weather and hazard warnings.
Logging on can be done by marine radio. Radio operators ask for basic information, including boat registration number, place of departure, destination, planned time of return, the number of people on board, and mobile phone numbers. The RVCP responds to calls for the southern waters of Spencer Gulf with Mr. Mason operating the Yorktown radio base. The RVCP has two divisions, with headquarters at Point Turton and Port Victoria. It also has a radio base at Port Victoria, operates 3 mobile radio units, 2 being communications vans and 1 quick response vehicle. The Coastal Patrol also has 2 marine rescue vessels based at Port Victoria and another at Point Turton. The service works in close cooperation with the SA Police Water Operations Unit and other volunteer marine rescue groups in the region. In line with other VMR services, the RVCP monitors VHF Marine Channel 16. Mr. Mason, a radio operator with 39 years of experience, said a VHF marine radio was an essential piece of safety equipment for all vessels.
It enables direct contact with marine rescue agencies and nearby boats should assistance be needed after an accident or breakdown, he said.
Mr. Mason urged boaties to log on with their local VMR service before heading out and to log off when they return.
That applies whether you're out for a morning's fishing, a day trip around your local area, or cruising along the coastline, he said. And it doesn't matter if you're on a tinny, a cruiser, a yacht, a kayak, a canoe, or a jet ski.
If plans change during a trip, Mr. Mason said it is simple to update details.
If the fish are biting and you decide to stay out longer, just call the base on VHF Channel 16 and update your arrival time. We'll stand watch. If you don't log off as planned, we'll try calling you first, just in case you've forgotten and already headed home with your catch. If there's no response, we'll step up our response and our volunteers will begin a search.
Mr. Mason said, while mobile phones were useful at sea, they should never be relied on as the sole means of emergency communication.
Don't bet your life, or the safety of your boat and crew, on a mobile phone as your first or only way to call for help. When you make a phone call, you're only talking to one person. And how often do mobile phone calls drop out mid-conversation? Most mobiles don't work well when wet or damp, and there are no mobile towers at sea. When you call for help on your marine radio, other vessels can hear the call, and there may be another boat nearby that can assist much faster.
The Volunteer Marine Rescue Network is staffed by trained volunteers operating from licensed marine rescue radio bases across the state. Boaties are encouraged to log on with their nearest VMR base when heading out and log off upon return to ensure someone is aware of their movements. All VMR groups on the York Peninsula monitor VHF Marine Channel 16, including the Royal Volunteer Coastal Patrol SA Inc., with radio bases at Yorktown and Port Victoria, the SAC Rescue Squadron Inc., Copper Coast and Edithburgh flotillas, the Australian Volunteer Coast Guard Ardrossan Radio Base. Coast Radio Adelaide also monitors VHF channels 16 and 67, 24 hours a day for emergency calls only, covering the South Australian coastline from south of Mount Gambier to west of Fowler's Bay. For more information on volunteer marine rescue associations in South Australia, go to www.ss.sa.gov.au/marine/VMR-association-locations. For more information on the Royal Volunteer Coastal Patrol SA Inc., Point Turton Division, go to www.coastalpatrol.org.